Well, hello, welcome, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lotus, Lotus the Sage. Today we have another pick a card reading, and today we're going to pick a doorway. And this reading is going to be this or that. So for each pile, there's 2 doorways. You're picking one of the doorways right now. You're going to use this reading for whatever question you have, as in if you have an option or a choice. If I choose this, what will be the outcome? You can choose which door will be for whatever question you ask. So for pile 1, we have this beautiful doorway. Pile 2, or doorway 2. And door 3. Okay, beauties, take a second. Think about which door wants you to open it and step through, and I will see you on the other side. Okay, my beautiful pile 1 who chose this gorgeous doorway, let's spread out your cards first and then we'll get into your messages. Okay, my loves. So we're going to go for this option over here. So think about the question you're coming to open this door and find out what Spirit's response is. Okay. It says, silent skill. I challenge you to unpack your mind. In meditation's grace, the soul can unwind. Breathe in and out. Let go of doubt. So this feels like this is going to be a positive outcome if you allow yourself to calm and center and trust in yourself. Let go of the doubt. They also might be referencing a particular skill that you have that has not been exposed or publicized in any way. Also, the silent skill of being quiet and observant, receptive, graceful, peaceful. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to add. This is a little bit different than the tarot deck. It's sort of like a poker deck, but it has alternate meanings, so I'm not doing reversals for this deck. We have the 8 of Spades, and we also have Justice here. Nine of Cups, 9 of Hearts, and the Ace of Pentacles. And this is the World also. So my beautiful collective, if you've chosen this side, it feels like this 9 of Cups talks about selfishness and over excess in this particular deck. This is the Justice card, and we talked about the World. So it feels like bringing back justice where there has been injustice when it comes to let go of the doubt. The World, something moving in your favor. A cycle has completed, and now there's a new cycle coming in for you. It also feels, if I take the traditional sense of the tarot, about your cups being over full with plenty of opportunities now, is also what I'm getting. There's a balancing out karmically right now in this particular choice. Let's see what energies from your past are aiding to this. The Maiden. A new relationship blossoms. So that can have a direct effect on what might be transpiring here when it comes to this choice. It can be about a new relationship. It can be about somebody new that you met. It can be about anything new in particular. A new job, a new area, a new home, a new whatever, a new lawyer. It doesn't really matter. Just something along those lines. So there's asking you for patience in this one, in this particular option. Like a good outcome. So let's think about this one. Your question here for this door. And it says, deeper. You are not finished. You are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is to come. Hold on, hold on. So this one feels like a yes, and it's coming in. Just be a little bit more patient. This one feels like there's more work to be done before that can actually be a yes. It doesn't mean there's a no. It just feels like not right now. Asking you also to dig deeper about your question, possibly, or think about it realistically or practically, they said. Tarot says 5 of Hearts or 5 of Cups. The Ace of Swords. And the King of Hearts or the King of Cups. This is perfect, yeah, when it comes to work still needing to be done. The 5 of Cups in this deck talks about mistakes, lessons needing to be learned. This talks about clarity of focus and disciplined action. This also talks about maturity and the sensitivity and creativity expressed into professional success. Ace of Swords, referencing that focus and clarity after the mistake has already been made, or the understanding of what still needs work on, which is that creativity and emotional expression and sensitivity channeled into your successes, which eventually it will, you know, that's the feeling I'm getting. That's why it's like, not yet, dig deeper, there's still more work to do. And then energies, past energies affecting this choice. The Minstrel, let your intentions be known. So yeah, where you need to go and get more help or guidance or resources or information so that you can dig deeper and get clarity and become that self-mastered, which I love. Okay, so whichever choice you've chosen and that you've claimed and you like to solidify or to help bring in this prediction for you, this is going to be, we're going to try and use this as sort of like your spell to close off the reading. And it says, letting go, allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. Letting go. So it feels like letting go of the control, letting go of your past preconceptions of yourself, allowing yourself to step into that focus and clarity, knowing that karma is balancing out, so there's no need for you to push against that silent skill. Maybe letting go of some of the ego, if this had any ego attached to it when it comes to constructive criticism. Maybe that's also a reference for that for you too, my beautiful. So my gorgeous collective of pile 1, I hope that was fun and helpful. I'm going to leave you here. Until the next time, ciao. Welcome, my doorway number 2. Okay, so we're going to lay out your spread first, and then we will get into your messages. Okay, my beauties. So you're going to think about your this or that question. So we're going to use this pile over here for your first question. So to have a moment, think about that, and we will see what's behind the first door. Forgive and forget. A ritual cleansing of pain and lies. Arise and waken, see a new sunrise. They want you to let go, forgive and forget, but to step out of a situation, to be reborn, to go into something new. Take it only as a lesson. All the cliches. But maybe there is more significance in a ritual cleansing of pain and lies. Like maybe you need to do for yourself your own type of ceremonial bath. Of you writing it out, releasing whatever that is causing you to continuously overthink about what has transpired. Write it out, burn it, release it, you know? Maybe there's something about an actual ritual for yourself that might be useful. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to add. And again, this is more like a cartomacy deck, just so you know. No, I'm not doing any reversals, by the way. 3 of Clubs or 3 of Wands. The Jack of Hearts, which is the Knight of Cups. And the 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Diamonds. The 3 of Wands talks about efforts rewarded and success in business, but success in whatever business venture or in life business, you know. The Jack of Hearts is like the unconscious thoughts coming up to the surface. So if forgive and forget, if there has been some sort of dispute or lack of acknowledgement when it comes to your efforts placed in something or within a project, a group, a dynamic, something like that. So if we're talking about efforts rewarded, success in business, and then this talks about conscious thoughts brain coming up to the surface, it feels like the card suggests that you were recognized for something, but I don't know why there is pain behind it. Because this is charity, harmony, and cooperation. It's making me a little, like, I wonder what, maybe this is already super past energy for you, my collective of Pal 2. That now you're getting your just rewards. Like, you've come out of something and this is sort of like, well, I can really forget it now because I've accomplished something on my own. This is very interesting. I want to get some clarifiers. I didn't do this for the other pile. Same deck, they just come with that 2 of them. This is the gold one. So I want to get it on these 2 cards. Okay. We have the Jack of Spades. Excuse me. Over the Jack of Hearts. And we have the 4 of Pentacles over the 6 of Pentacles. So this talks about caution and potential. And this talks about, for the 4 of Pentacles, preoccupation with material possessions. So maybe there's something that you weren't properly compensated for and you did so much more work. Not to say that you're overly preoccupied with money, but it does feel like something wasn't fully just. That's the energy that they're wanting to share with me right now. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Like it almost feels like somebody else got more money than you, or got more praise than you, or more accolades for it, or something over you. Yeah, 10 of Spades in the back, like in the back, in the back of the deck and in your back. That's what I just heard. Oh man. Okay, let's see why these past energies are affected. How they affected your present. A close friend acts on your behalf. I wonder if it is this friend. 2 things. Like, this is generally a positive card in this deck, don't get me wrong, but because of the energy that I was getting from this, this is cooperation, harmony, and then preoccupation with money, and then this here being potential and caution. Caution with how much potential. It's sort of like making sure you don't move up too quickly. It's that kind of energy if you're in a corporate world. And the close friend, I feel, could be the partial saboteur. Do not shoot me. It's a possibility. This is obviously not for everybody. A close friend can also be working on your behalf, sort of fighting for you to get what you deserve to. But if we're talking about the past energies affecting where you're at, it more so feels like it's probably a closer friend than you think that probably was a saboteur for you, or took more credit than they deserved. Interesting. Okay, let's see what's on behind doorway number 2, my darlings. For your second question, it says 3 of Cups. A toast to friendship in the afternoon sun, 3 cups in happiness, 3 cheers are done. Celebration is near. Well, obviously that feels much better than this energy right here. This is very sad. You're still going to get justice, don't get me wrong, but it's just a lot heavier. A lot heavier, like so much armor. And this one here feels, as they say, a celebration, a gathering, togetherness, harmony, real harmony. What do we got? Oops, upside down. I'm not doing any reversals, as I said. 5 of Wands, or 5 of Clubs. Jack of Diamonds. 6 of Clubs, Wands, and the Tower. This is also the Devil, pardon me. And this is an interesting, because when I first saw the card, I was like, three's a company. or three's a crowd is three's company or three's a crowd. Either way, I was getting that type of phrasing, and I was like, well, feels positive though. And this card still is, don't get me wrong, but it's like temptations, attachments, and control. And that control is looking towards your Jack of Diamonds over there. And that talks about fascination, wonder, and scholarship. So maybe there's really like an awesome, beautiful attraction with people that are like different than you, but similar to you, just as quirky or just as weird, that you're, again, a new tribe in a sense. And then coming into this like beautiful Six of Clubs, or revelation or drastic shift in perspective. Like something really, like this person, I feel like really shifts something for you in a very dramatic way. And it feels lovely. And it feels fun to me as I'm feeling the energy. Okay, let's see what your past energies, or how your past energies are affecting your present. The Knight, triumph over adversity. There it is, that shift in perspective. Right? Adversity within yourself, maybe about what you couldn't let go of here. Maybe there's something over here that allows this ease, you know? Oh, I love that. That's amazing. Okay. So with whatever question or whatever this or that you've chosen, whichever option you would prefer for your prediction to come true, and you want to solidify that in, we're using this middle energy here sort of as a closing spell to lock in that prediction. Okay, here you go, babes. Joy. As I do will, so mote it be. Let joy and light radiate from me. Absolutely. And that energy feels like as they're reaching for this side over there. That's what it feels like. Joy is to be had in both scenarios. This one is just a little bit of a heavier, longer process. And this one feels like a personal choice to step into the light energy. Awesome, my beautiful collective of Pile 2. I hope that was helpful. Until next time, ciao. Welcome, my doorway number 3. Let us spread out your cards first, and then we will get into your messages. Okay, my Pile 3, I just heard to remind you guys, if you didn't see the intro about how we're doing this reading, to go back and check it. For those of you who didn't listen to the intro. Okay, so for my Pile 1, for your question 1, not Pile 1, my Pile 3, and for this doorway, this or that, we're going to look on this side for your first question. So take a moment, think about that one. All right. The Odyssey. Take in the beauty of country lands and botany. Explore the wonder like a gypsy's traveler's odyssey. They want you to be the wanderer, the vagabond, to get lost in the everyday, to find time to connect with nature. Simplicity. Get back to basics. Ooh, I love that. So it feels like they want you to explore whatever this question is about. Like whatever that option is, explore it. There's so much to be discovered within this particular avenue. Let's see what the tarot has. This is more of a cartomacy deck, just so you know, so it's a slightly different than tarot. We have the Jack of Spades, the Two of Spades, and the Eight of Cups, or Eight of Hearts, excuse me. So I said I wasn't doing any reversals. My apologies. I was just zoning out on the cards. This is, excuse me, this is also the Hanged Man in this deck, and this is also the Moon, just so you know. So this talks about caution and potential. And this obviously talks about Hanged Man, sacrifice, learning, a perspective. The Moon talks about instincts, mystery, things to be uncovered or discovered. And this is also references like peace through self-discipline. So if this is caution and potential and peace through self-discipline, again, I feel like there you have enough discipline within yourself to be able to handle whatever this odyssey or whatever this thing may reveal to you, or what you might discover within yourself by taking this choice or making this choice. Yeah, there's subtleties in this. There's a lot to be gained here. I like this energy. Okay, let's see what the past energies or how the past energies have affected your present. The caduceus or catechus. You will receive news from afar. So maybe that's exactly what came in, obviously, for this opportunity to explore this odyssey. There's something here, potential, sacrifice through discipline. I mean, peace through self-discipline. And then we have the moon and mystery, subtleties and instincts. You know, it's like knowing when to move. Information came in for you to be this wanderer. It feels like, yes, go about this. Lots to be had, lots to learn, lots to heal. Love that energy. Okay. So if you have your second question in mind, or your that of the first question, this will be your response from this doorway. All right. The sacred lotus, welcome. Compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. Wow, that's nice. It feels like recognition over time. An understanding and an awareness of something that previously was not known or could not be appreciated from the place you were at prior with this particular choice. Let's see what the tarot has to add. Queen of Diamonds. Four of Diamonds. King of Diamonds. Talk about action, right? Grounded, sturdy action. So this compassion in action, the chosen tool, it's, you know, beautifully balanced with the king and queen here. This queen talks about a bond between the internal and the external worlds. This talks a little, the Four of Diamonds talks about a little bit of ego and preoccupation with material possessions. And your King of Diamonds talks about generosity, happiness, found in nature or in spirituality. So it feels like with this, it's you're being asked to step into action to gain the abundance that you're seeking. It's like you're trying to find your perfect match when it comes to how you create abundance. And or an actual perfect match that is equal in earning value. Let's put it that way. That is a very specific message for some, not for all. It's almost like you're seeing the importance or possibly the faults in having too much focus on the material or not enough focus on the material. But this is balancing within that material obsession or possession for a greater good, for the generosity. So it feels like this is in trajectory with where you're wanting to go, and it feels good, is what my point is. Healthy. They both feel really good, to be honest. This one just feels a little bit more free, like a little bit more entrepreneurial. This one feels a little bit more, for lack of a better example, corporate. One is structured, one is a little bit more free-flowing. This feels a little bit more structured. Okay, let's see where the past energies or how the past energies have affected your present. The Griffin, honor and good luck. Absolutely. Yeah, some good work you did in the past, you know, which has obviously led you to this point, or else you wouldn't be able to be manifesting what this is calling to here, which is bounty, wealth, groundedness, rooted, stability, longevity. I do want to get one clarifier on the Four of Diamonds over here, just to make sure that I am not missing anything. Yeah, not at all. Okay, just making sure. The Queen of Hearts, again, loving, generosity, open. And we're talking about an over-obsession with material things. When you have the Queen of Hearts over top clarifying, it's triply amplifying the fertility and the abundance and the nurturing and the generosity in particular. So, like, It's all for, you're doing it for the right reasons, in other words. Both of them. Both. So it's a matter of choice for you. Lucky you, pile number 3. Not every pile got it like you. Okay, so whichever choice that you would like to have a little bit more, let's say, have your prediction come true or come in stronger, we're going to look at some guidance to help you solidify that particular prediction for you. So whether that's this or that, this is your closing message and your spell to close it off. Healing. Candle flame, burn this hour. Bring to me your healing power. So this feels like it's leaning this way. If this is what's happening here, that's what it feels like right now when it comes to this healing energy, considering the caduceus or catechus. But again, both are really awesome. You know, there's nothing. Oh, they're saying because something like, oh, sorry. They're saying because you've already gained this lesson. It's not like one is better than the other. You can go and do it again and gain more, but this is where the growth happens. I see. This has already been established. Got it. Okay, there you go, my beautiful collective of Pile 3. So regardless, either way, beautiful choices, beautiful options. It's always ultimately up to you. I hope this was helpful. Until the next time, sending you love. Ciao.